Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now in this video I thought to talk about another book of short stories. Now this book is called The Collected Ghost Stories of M.R. James, who those of you who are familiar with traditional English ghost stories, you'll probably know M.R. James is. So this is the best collection I've had of his short ghost stories. I mean, like, he was a master of the English ghost story, and he used to tell these stories like mostly at Christmas to his college, the people he worked with in the college and that, on Christmas Eve. So I'll just open the book and I'll just read you these stories, what's inside here. But as I say, yeah, M.R. James was the master of the English ghost story, and that's actually a couple of his stories were adopted for the annual ghost story for Christmas, was shown every Christmas on the BBC. So I'll just read you the contents here. So we've got a note on the text, select bibliography, a chronology of M.R. James. Now these are the ghost stories: Canon Albrecht Scrapbook, Lost Hearts, The Mezzotint, The Ash Tree, Number 13, Count Magnus, Oh Whistle and I'll Come to You My Lad. Oh, that's a fantastic story, where the guy goes on holiday and he finds this old antiquated whistle on the beach, and when he blows it, oh, all hell breaks loose basically. The Treasure of Abbot Thomas, The School Story, The Rose Garden, The Tractate Middaugh, which was another one that was adapted for the BBC Ghost Stories for Christmas, Casting the Runes, which I believe was sparked the movie Night of the Demon. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Donna Andrews is in it, oh, truly horrific movie, really is. The Stalls of Barchester Cathedral, Martin's Close, Mr. Humphreys and His Inheritance, The Residence at Whitminster, The Diary of Mr. Pointer, an episode of Cathedral History, The Story of a Disappearance and an Appearance, Two Doctors, The Haunted Doll's House, The Uncommon Prayer Book, A Neighbour's Landmark, A View from the Hill, A Warning to the Curious, An Evening's Entertainment, There Was a Man Dwelt by a Churchyard, Rats, After Dark in the Playing Fields, Wailing Well, The Experiment, The Malice of Inanimate Objects, and a Vignette. So yeah, if you're a fan of M.R. James and you like a good English ghost story, I highly recommend you get this one in the Oxford Classics series. And I'll just read you the blurb as well at the back. Considered by many to be the most terrifying writer in English, M.R. James was an eminent scholar who spent his entire adult life in the academic surroundings of Eton and Cambridge. His classic supernatural tales draw on the terrors of the everyday, in which documents and objects unleash terrible forces, often in closed rooms and nighttime settings where imagination runs riot. Lonely country houses, remote inns, ancient churches, or the manuscript collections of great libraries provide settings for unbearable menace from creatures seeking retribution and harm. These stories have lost none of their power to unsettle and disturb. I can say that again. This edition presents all of M.R. James's published ghost stories, including the unforgettable A Whistle and I'll Come to You My Lad. Yeah, great story, as I said before. And Casting the Runes, and an appendix of M.R. James's writings on the ghost story. Darryl Jones's introduction and notes provide a fascinating insight into James's background and his mastery of the genre he made his own. So yeah, as I say guys, if you're looking for the ultimate, M.R. James collection of ghost stories, this is the book to get. It's a fantastic collection, of his ghost stories and that, and one of the greatest ghost storytellers, if not the greatest, in history. I guarantee when you read an M.R. James story, you'll be looking over your shoulder. You really will. So yeah, guys, as I say, that is a book that is definitely worth adding to your ghost, your ghost story book collection. Okay, guys, stay safe.